It's time for Chaos at Slinger. World's fastest quarter-mile asphalt track, high-banked circle of death. That's what we got going on tonight here at Slinger. Learned some stuff about this track tonight. So this track has been in operation since 1948. Notable drivers who have been champions here: Alan Kwiecki. For those of us who are diehard Ford fans, know Mr. Kwiecki. Also a driver here who is in their Hall of Fame is Matt Kenseth, the Wisconsin native. So some very famous people have driven here. Ty Majeski won the race earlier this season here. So if you are looking for a place in Wisconsin to go see some great asphalt action, super late models, the big race they had here just a couple weeks ago, they had 40 super late models registered for the event. That's when Ty Majeski won. These guys put on a hell of a show. Mr. Travis Cloud, how are you doing tonight, sir? We're causing some chaos here tonight in the Slinger. Looks like we are ready to run some qualifying laps. Let's see who's going to be the first one out on the track tonight. Looks like Michael J. Steele. Eking down through there. Michael Steele in that number 5 eked out the win last week after a hard-fought battle with Mr. Adam Baker. Adam's looking for some redemption tonight. Michael Steele looking to double down. Mr. Cloud Slayer, all right then. No dirt tonight. We're running the asphalt series here at Slinger. Michael Steele runs a quick lap, and he is out. Brad Stefan, bad Brad Stefan, your mom's favorite driver, is currently on the pole. Travis Lepanis entering the track. This track is pretty loose, and you got to be careful. That turn 4 exit looks pretty wicked. Oh, what's going on with the 16 machine? Am I behind? I might be a little behind. Mr. Adam Baker on the track, number 30. Sporting a new car tonight. Baker and Travis Lepanis tied for second place. Notice, sir, it's Lepanis, as in pain. Matt Moreau in the number 38 Crosby machine. Currently sitting 5th. Larson Parker was the fastest in practice. Currently 4th on the leaderboard. I'm showing identical times for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Oh, look, we're peeking through the trees. Yeah, Matt's a little off tonight. This is a tough track. I went out and ran some laps. Not only is this track banked crazy much, but well, there's the Hall of Fame right there. Rich Bickle Jr. Alan Kwiecki was in the first class. Travis's are the best drivers. I'm sure you think so. But not only is this track banked a lot, it is very bumpy in the corners. Drivers conversing, letting everybody know where they're going to be if they're getting lapped, which is just a great driver etiquette. Saying, hey, I'm going to be high when you guys come around. I'll try to stay out of your way. AJ's Auto Salvage. There's a mess of tires held on by some bungee straps. That's kind of cool. This is one of the newer tracks in iRacing's repertoire. As you can see, they have raised figure eights here before. Alright, we're just a couple minutes away here from the green flag dropping for our main event. Looks like we've got 8 drivers registered for the event. I don't know if Mr. Dean Qualley is going to be able to make the starting grid tonight. Yes, sure, it is a very short track. Quarter mile. World's fastest quarter mile, according to them. Let's see who else can we recognize on here. Dick Trickle's on there. Any NASCAR fans that knows Dick Trickle. Amen, I agree. I want the Monte Carlo street stock for asphalt and for dirt. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to grid. We got 75 laps tonight. They have enough fuel to make the distance. I don't foresee anybody pitting for tires just the way the pit road isn't. Jump over our starting grid here real quick. Starting on that front row, we got Bad Brad Stefan and Adam Baker. Row number 2, Travis Lepanis and Larson Parker. Row number 3, Michael Steele and Matt Moreau. Row number 4, we got Dean Qualley and Justin Walbring. Dean Qualley is on the field out here. We'll see how we can do. Lights are off on the pace car. Brad Stefan's going to lead us to the green flag as we come out of turn number 4. We are wide open immediately around this track. Brad Stefan jumps out to a quick lead. He's got Adam Baker right beside him. The 18 of Larson Parker has fallen to 3rd. Travis Lepain is 4th. Michael Steele in 5th. Ooh, Larson Parker very loose coming out of turn number 4. Already we're getting close to lapping a car here. Justin Walbring in the 127 drops down low, gets out of the way of the leaders. They are flying by. Says Justin Walbring is crashed, but no caution is out on the track as of yet. Our leaders are going at it. Brad Stefan, Adam Baker. Adam Baker looking to the inside as they exit turn number 4. He's got a nose underneath him as they head into turn number 1. He's going to take that position away. Here comes Larson Parker, looking to take advantage of him sliding up the track. Here comes Travis Lepanis in that number 16 machine. I did hear a driver just say something is terribly wrong. I'm not sure if that was Brad or who that was, but he has dropped 4 positions. Ooh, pounds that outside wall. Let's jump on board with one of our front runners here. On board with Brad Stefan. You can see how steep the banking is on these cars on this track. I'm not 100% sure. I know it feels super fast. Their lap times right now are 10 seconds. Well, let's me. I got a gauge here. They're hitting 100 miles an hour down the straightaways, down to 70 in the corners. Yeah, so in the corners right there, they're hitting right around 70, 75. Looks like one of them got down as low as 60. If you look at the right front tire of Larson's here as he's going into the corner, you can just see the rotors glowing. He's hard on the brakes as they're going through the corner. Larson Parker coming up to battle for that top spot. Travis Lepenis has fallen back a little bit. He is in third. A little bit of a gap now separating the front two from third and fourth. Michael stealing the 5 machine, currently running in fifth. Oop, touches the wall a little bit. Matt Moreau in that number 38 machine currently in sixth. And it looks like Dean Qualley and Justin Walbring have both went to the pits with their machines. Already, we are 23 laps into this event. These guys are just ticking away these laps at 10 seconds a lap. So far, our fastest time has been by Brad Stefan at a 10.72. Falling off 0.2 of a second already from the start of this event. Thanks everybody for tuning in for the Falcongrafix Associated Short Track Tour with the Tour Modifieds at Slinger Super Speedway from Slinger, Wisconsin. Larson Parker's got a nose underneath the number 30 car. Oh, for sure. Them leaders' cars are just wound up tight. Larson Parker takes the lead. Ooh, the 30 gets into the back of him. Larson Parker's up top. Travis Lepenis almost spins. Here comes Brad Stefan back in the mix. He's going to take over P2. Adam Baker got into the back of the 18 machine of Larson Parker. Good save by everybody. Good heads-up driving. No caution as of yet. Here comes Brad Stefan looking to make a move to take the lead back over from Larson Parker. Ooh, they almost touched. Larson Parker's almost going to touch the wall. Oh, well, there's going to be a huge wreck. As they enter into the corner, we have Larson Parker on high. Brad Stefan down low. Parker comes down. Stefan comes up. Touch a little bit there. Brad gets a good run. Larson has to lift. Ooh, then he comes down a little bit and they touch. He hooks his right rear tire. And they're going to go hard to that outside wall. Larson Parker's going to go for a ride. He's going to roll that thing not quite over. Both cars heavily damaged, though. Oof, it'll be interesting to see if they're able to compete after that one. That's going to hand the lead back over to Adam Baker. Travis Lepenis in second. Michael Steele, that number 5 machine, he's moved up to third place. Matt Moreau in 4th. Bad Brad Stefan all the way back to 5th, but I am showing him a lap down on my ticker. All right, we're getting lined back up. We're going to re-rack him, restack him. Pace car is off. We're going green out of turn number 4. Adam Baker down low. Travis Lepenis up high. Green flag is in the air. Ooh, Adam Baker scrapes that wall. You're not going to be able to do that too many times. The wall's not super forgiving. Adam is playing a dangerous game with that outside wall. Ooh, it hits it there. With the way these tires stick out from the side, you can't do that too many times. And it will tear your stuff up. And we are over halfway through this one already. Adam Baker, Travis Lepenis, Michael Steele, top 3 cars. Brad Stefan is still fast, but unfortunately he's a lap down. Him and Larson Parker trying to work their way back through the field. Michael Steele up on that high side. Looks like he might just move over and give him the spot. Oh, they almost touched between him and Brad Stefan. They're going to take those spots, but unfortunately it doesn't do them any good on the track. They are both a lap down after having to pit from that damage. Back up front, we got that number 30 of Adam Baker, followed closely by the number 16 of Travis Lepenis. Larson Parker coming back into the fray, trying to get a lap back the hard way. Pardon me, he's got a long ways to go. And not a whole lot of time left to do it. We got 30 laps left in this event. Travis has fallen back a little bit off of Baker. Larson Parker looking to get around him on his hunt to try to get his lap back. Brad Stefan right behind him. Larson Parker's had the line coming in good. Out of it, didn't want to force the issue. Larson is definitely fast. Unfortunate turn of events between him and Brad Stefan. Ooh, hard up into the wall again for the 18 machine. Ooh, Travis in the 16 machine hard up into the wall. Larson gets by him. He's got one more spot to go to get his lap back. He's closing in on the leader, Adam Baker. We'll see if Adam just moves over and lets him go by. I don't think I would want to battle with a lap car when he's still got to go around and pass the whole field, especially with only 22 laps to go. Baker moves up the field, lets him go by. Larson Parker back on the lead lap, did it the hard way. Lepenis. Here comes Brad Stefan wheeling the heck out of that 89 machine. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Stay on the channel after the race, and we're going to be doing our EFRL Fast Facts podcast. We had something come up last night. We weren't able to do it. We're going to do it tonight. We got a special guest tonight, Michael J. Steele in that number 5 car, and then TJ Elaine is also going to be joining us tonight. We all have some exciting news for what's going to be happening here with the Rusty Redneck Series for season number 3 coming up here shortly. Stay tuned tonight for myself, Dean Qualley, and Justin Walbring. Brad Stefan's got one more spot to go to see if he can get his lap back. We got 15 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking for some fun dirt track action, join us Thursday nights for the Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Car Series. We're going to be at, I do believe, Port Royal this week with the late model, Pro Late models. Larson Parker got his lap back. Brad Stefan's trying to, but right now we're riding on board with that number 30 car of Adam Baker, our current front runner. Now we're on board with the 16 machine of Travis Lepenis. Travis can see the leader. He isn't able to catch him. We got 10 laps to go. He's got a lapped car in between them. Travis is one of those guys that no matter what, it seems like he's always in the hunt for a win. He might come up short every week, but I do believe Travis is leading our points right now. Travis is always been super fast. Let's see where we can go here. 8 laps to go. Michael Steele is our current point leader with Travis Lepenis in second. Five laps to go. Travis has gotten around Brad Stefan. Does he have anything left in the tank for the leader? 4 laps to go. I do believe he's going to run out of time here. Michael Steele holding on to third. Larson Parker in fourth after getting his lap back. Matt Moreau in fifth. Brad Stefan in sixth. And out of the race is Dean Qualley and Justin Walbring. Final lap, white flag lap, brought to you by the One to Go Show on Facebook and YouTube. Check out the One to Go Show podcast. Adam Baker brings home that number 30 machine on the point. New ride for him. It seems like whenever these guys get a new paint scheme, they are on track. He's going to burn that thing down, and then we're going to get some interviews. Polish victory lap in honor of Alan Kwiecki. Alan Kwiecki was the track champion here back in 77 and 78. I can't believe it's been that long ago. Alan won the NASCAR championship in 93, I do believe. And then unfortunately he passed away in a plane crash. Alright, we'll let these boys get lined up, and then we're going to get ready for some interviews. I am not old, sir. I'm not old. Well, it looks like that's the best angle we can get.
because I was spinning my wheels trying to get at you.
Finishing third in that number 5 machine, Michael J. Steele.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Well, I was trying to wreck Baker here, so we said we are going to put on a show wrecking each other, but I figured what better to do it after the checkered. But now my tires are broken, so guess I'm done.
Well, that's no good.
But that's all right. At least it's after the checkers.
Exactly. Well, you didn't have the fastest car tonight, but you held out and got a podium out of the deal.
Yeah, no, I am not good at this track by any means. I've raced. I mean, I say I've raced. I haven't really raced here. I've ran a bunch of laps here, just practicing with Baker and a lot of those guys, and I literally just, with probably 5 laps to go, I told Baker I was today years old, and I realized the front stretch has no baking and the back stretch has quite a bit. So no wonder the wall in turn 4 comes up quick.
Yeah, I ran some practice laps here, and I was like, "Whoa, this is gonna be crazy."
It's a really fast and cool track. It's so small. I mean, the laps went by so quick.
Yeah, 10 seconds a lap. Holy cow!
Yeah, it almost. I mean, obviously not as like on the rails as driving a dirt sprint car, but like the lap times are a comparison to a dirt sprint car around a dirt track. So yeah, it's super fast.
Very fun. It was a good battle up front. Unfortunately for Brad Stefan and Larson Parker, they got into it and took each other out.
Yeah, I got to see the aftermath of them both absolutely nailing the wall and everything. Didn't obviously I didn't know what really happened because I was so far behind, just like in the second run. But yeah, it's that was my only chance of getting a top 3 was them two crashing each other or somebody crashing somebody else and being wiped out for a lap.
I was pretty impressed. Larson Parker went down a lap, and he passed the entire field to get his lap back on his own.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting by me. He had it made. I probably could have held them up because it's not hard to take up a lot of track here. So I probably could have made their life harder getting around me to start with, but I felt like I was just going to get myself wrecked by them. So I just at that point I knew if I could just see them in my front windshield the rest of the race, I would be top 3.
Yep, consistency. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
Yeah, absolutely in this case because that was my only chance of being up here and hopefully keeping my points lead.
Well, Travis was in second, but he didn't gain enough points by any means to take away your points lead yet.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that was my goal is just to finish. If I could just either finish one position behind him or at least right around there, then at least I would be able to move on to another track where I might have a chance because this was not it. He's really good at momentum or not momentum, just where you can get in a good rhythm. He's really good at rhythm-based tracks. Really good driver overall. So I just knew that this would be his forte versus not mine.
Well, next week we go to a much bigger track. We're at Richmond next week.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I mean, short track's a short track, but this is beyond a short track, and just I have not figured out the trick here. So yeah, Richmond, I'm not opposed to, and every car that I've been in so far, I've liked it. So hopefully that'll be the same.
All right, bud. Well, good luck next week at Richmond. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight before we cut you loose?
Of course, Marcy, as always. I mean, she is literally, Vivi just woke up and started crying. So the fact that she lets me do all this while she could be relaxing or whatever and lets me play on here with all the guys and all that, I appreciate her. So, her, obviously, my parents, you for putting on the broadcast, Rise Bracelets, JTD Motorsports, Steel Graphics and Designs, obviously, my business. All my other sponsors that I can't think of right now.
Awesome, and we're looking forward to having you on the podcast tonight too. I think that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, we get to hang up here and go talk some more.
Heck yeah! All right, bud. We'll talk to you in just a little bit. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Have a good night. Well, I'll see you in a little bit. Have a good night.
You betcha.
Until then.
Bringing home that 16 machine in second place tonight. We got Travis Lepanis.
Yeah, second again.
Mr. Consistency, always consistently second.
I guess that's something.
Well, you did finish in front of Michael, so you did gain him a couple positions on the point standings. I think you're still going to be in second there as well, but you made up a little bit.
Yeah, there's just an astronomical amount, like just a buttload of points you get for winning. So I don't know. I got to get me one here to make up that gap, and it's finishing one spot ahead of him ain't going to do the trick.
No, it sure isn't. Yeah. And next week we're off to Richmond. Nice, wide, big track. These cars should handle that track well.
Yeah, I'd say so. They'll handle it well. I mean, the big tracks aren't exactly my bag, but I don't know. We'll see.
So you must have had a pretty good view of what happened between the 18 and the 89 machine. I think you were like right behind it when it happened.
Yeah, it was hard to tell. Obviously, when you're turning a 10-second lap, things happen pretty fast, and it kind of seemed like one was coming down, one came a little too far up, and then you got the giant wheels and tires here, so it's not like you can bounce fenders off each other.
Yep, and that's pretty much exactly the way it looked like to us too. They got hooked going down the front straightaway, and then it was over from there.
Yeah, it looked like they went for a ride, but I mean, with the quick repairs and it's being under 10 cars, they can make up some hay, but I guess they did lose a lap because of where the pits were.
Yep, Larson was able to race his way back and get his lap back.
Yeah, he did get his lap back. I mean, with how fast he was, I was hoping, well, one part of me was hoping for the yellow so I could get next to Adam, but the other side wouldn't, because then you'd have Larson flying like a jet airplane. And that's kind of what cost me too. I thought Brad Stefan was going to be same pace and might have gone and thrown off Adam's rhythm, but then when I let him by there, he just kind of stayed
stalled
there.
out.
Yeah, that seems to happen to me a lot when I try being courteous. So.
Well, Mr. Consistency, you're always up front. It's always good to see you guys race. We always know you're going to put on a good show, and it's nice, clean racing.
Yeah, it was a good race. I mean, this was a tough track to do it at. I mean, this is a tough track to do a lap by yourself. So.
All right, buddy. Who you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Everyone at JTD, Old Town, Deluxe RV. Let's go to Richmond.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week at Richmond.
See you then. You sick?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. You sounded a little scruffy.
That's just because I'm old now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'll get there. Have a good night, man.
You too.
Ciao.
Getting the win tonight, that number 30 machine, Adam Baker.
How's it going, man?
Oh, man, doing wonderful. What a battle you guys had up front. You had a lot of chaos right in front of you with that crash between the 18 and the 89. You managed to sneak through without any damage, though.
Yeah, I got lucky in that whole deal. I dropped back to let them go because I was just going to try to save tire. I didn't think we were going to have many cautions, being we only had 7, 8 guys. But when they hooked together, I just got lucky, I guess, and the bottom opened up and I just took it.
Yeah, you definitely shot through there. Larson was super fast. He was able to get his lap back under green all on his own. That's impressive.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him wrecking, I think it would have been a battle between him and Brad for the win because I couldn't figure out what the heck those two guys were doing. I could catch them in practice, but qualifying times, they both just left me in the dust.
Is this your first run here at Slinger?
I've ran the late models and SKs here a bunch. It was my first time running the tour mods there. And I will say, these things do not turn worth a hell at that track.
Well, I know Brad's had a little bit of an advantage because he's ran the real track, which is kind of surprising.
That's pretty cool. I see they have those pro late model races there every year, but I've never really known people that ran there during the weekly series.
Yeah, well, it's way up north, so who wants to come up here?
Yeah, for real. Y'all got a bunch of snow and shit up there. Screw that.
Well, Adam, congratulations on your win tonight. You had a great battle, nice clean racing. Who do you like to give your shout out to tonight?
All you guys with the FRL for putting all this on. You for broadcasting. Michael Steele for making this paint scheme in about 5-10 minutes. Hell, he threw that thing together quick. And Jordan Blow Motorsports. Oh, and of course my girlfriend. She's watching right now at work.
Oh, yeah, you can't forget them. They're behind the scenes. They're always supporting us in what we love to do.
Oh, she'd wring my neck if I forgot about her, man.
All right, well, you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you back next week at Richmond.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to put this one in the books. Slinger Speedway did not disappoint. Super fast track. A lot of racing action. Heck of a crash. I was very thrilled with the way the race went. One caution. Couldn't ask for a better night of racing. Thanks, everybody, and tune back here in just a couple minutes for the EFRL Fast Facts podcast. Thank you very much. We will hope to see you soon.